Do you realize that the philosophy that you have of life is not your own? That the way that you look at life and the things that you think is right or wrong is actually not your own ideas. Somebody actually taught you to believe the things that you are believing currently. It might be your parents, the school, your pastor. Somebody has taught you this. Now the reason I'm saying this is that we need to realize the impact of the things that we look at and listen to and see in the world. The impact of the things we pay attention to. Because we are actually just puppets in this world. And the world is trying to control us by making us all think the same. How do they do that? They want to try and do it by radio, TV, social media, anything, any means possible. They want us to think the same about God, about marriage, about gender, about all these things. And how do they do it? They keep on putting these ideas in our minds. They're not coming up with a law to make it this, thou shalt not. They don't come up with, okay, right now we allow adultery, we allow fornication, we allow these things. But what do? They make movies, slowly putting those ideas in our minds. Now you might believe, no, I'm not being influenced by that. I'll never be influenced by something like that. I want you to consider the advertising companies and why huge companies are spending millions and millions of rands advertising things. They know the fact that if they can put it in your mind subtly without you considering it, that they can influence your decisions. So you drive past billboards on the way to work and you see false takeaways, advertisings of your favorite food, and one day you're going to eat that food and you're not going to consider that the reason I'm eating this is because it's been in my face the whole time. You don't even realize it. Now that is what they are, the way they are conditioning you. See, now Paul comes in Ephesians 5 verse 15 and 16. He says we need to walk circumspectly, redeeming the time, for the days are evil. Circumspectly means to be on the lookout, to be watchful. See, Colossians 2 verse 8 says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the traditions of men, after the rudiments of this world, and not after Christ. Paul is telling us to beware, to be on guard. Somebody's trying to teach us a way to think. I want you to think about that the next time you're a philosopher and you're giving somebody advice on about God, about life, about anything. I just want you to think about it. That where did you get that idea? Is this truly a godly idea? Is it from God? Or is it something you were taught by philosophy? Or another philosopher, one of your friends, or somebody on TikTok? I need you to consider that. You might say, no, I won't be influenced. I don't get influenced by advertisements and stuff like that. So I want you to consider Lot in the Bible. So Lot had a fight with his uncle, and he chose the good land. He wanted to go to the good land. He wanted to go where there's plenty. He wanted to enjoy life. Now while he was in the land of plenty, he was being vexed. 2 Peter 2 verse 7 and 8 says, for that righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with the unlawful deeds. Lot didn't move out. He just allowed his soul to be vexed day by day. Now, let's say for instance we watch a movie and it shows something that's contrary to the Word of God. Let's say there's blasphemy in the movie. We do the same. We get vexed. Why don't we stop it? No. just like Lot, who choose to stay in that circumstance. So you might say, right, but Lot got out, he got saved. Yeah, but what happened to his wife? She looked back. She longed to go back. Now, if you don't believe that, look at what happened to his daughters. What did his daughters do? His daughters got him drunk and had sex with their own father. Where did they learn that? So you might think that, no, I'm not learning the worldly ways. I'm not being influenced by that. Meantime, your soul is being vexed. You're being affected. And if it's not you, your kids are being affected. You see, you're watching a program on TV and bad things are happening which you know is contrary to the Word of God. And you decide, no, we're going to watch it anyway. While your kids are there. What you can do is you can stop the movie and explain to them that this is wrong. This doesn't line up with the Word of God. Otherwise, they're being brought up just to know that that's the way things is. Now, how do we protect ourselves from being influenced by the world? Right? Psalms 1 verse 1 says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Stop listening to the counsels of this world. Psalms 119 verse 9 says, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. So you want to protect yourself, you need to get into the Word of God. 1 Corinthians 2 verse 16 says, for who have known the mind of the Lord that he may instruct him, but we have the mind of Christ. Put on the mind of Christ. So today, beware of the philosophy of this world. Don't let people influence you. Let the Word of God be the deciding factor in your decisions. God bless.